Hi, today is July 26, 2023, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1186 for the year, Under the Domed Ceilings. Under the domed ceilings of the University of Glasgow Cloisters is where I was last week, I stood there for a while, under the domed ceilings, and sang a few lines of a couple of my songs. I forgot who I was for a moment, under the dome ceilings. Sometimes it's easy to get lost. I was happy to be under the dome ceilings of the University of Glasgow Cloisters, and I'm happy to be where I am right now. Poem number 1187, A Favor. My body did me a favor making me eat all that salad over the course of the last 2 days. I got on the scale last night and I weighed less than I have weighed all year. But did I thank my body? No. I had some of that Ben & Jerry's non-dairy boom chocolate core frozen dessert, and I thought of that line from the John Giorno poem about spooning into your mouth Sara Lee light and luscious yogurt chiffon cherry pie. I had to look up the name of the poem. Put your ear to the stone and open your heart to the sky. I was apparently feeling well enough to tell my body to fuck off, but this morning when I looked at my body, I thanked it for doing me a favor, and I half promised to listen to it more. Poem number 1188, Sticker. I passed by a sticker stuck to one of those green traffic control boxes attached to a lamppost. The sticker said, "Who the F is Mike Young?" And I said to the sticker, "Mike Young is some dumb motherfucker who is afraid of the word fuck." Maybe I should make a sticker that says Mike Young is some dumb motherfucker who is afraid of the word fuck, and stick it underneath that stupid fucking bullshit "Who the fuck is Mike Young" sticker. Or maybe that's just going to be another brilliant idea that I think of but don't act on. Poem number 1189, F. I don't know why I get so offended by people who say F instead of fuck. It just feels like cheating to me. Louis C.K. had a similar gripe with the use of the phrase the N-word, but I think that phrase is a necessary alternative. F doesn't seem necessary to me. I think it's gratuitous and offensive. I like to think that it isn't easy to offend me, but it actually is. It's not just saying F instead of fuck. There are large numbers of people whose politics or eating habits offend me. Actually, I guess I'm very easily offended. I mean, if one little letter F is going to offend me, then I must be pretty thin-skinned. Am I just finding this out about myself now? No, I just got a little triggered by a little sticker, which, by the way, said, "Who the F is Mike Young?" but didn't have a question mark at the end of the fucking question. But maybe I should thank the sticker, because in this case, being triggered a couple of poems. Poem number 1190, No Offense. Poem number 1190, No Offense. The phrase "no offense" is offensive. It basically means I have just said, or am just about to say, something offensive, but I don't want you to be offended by it, even though I can't honestly say that I don't mean to offend you, because I wouldn't say no offense if I wasn't already aware that the thing I am about to say or have just said is offensive. No offense is hypocrisy in 2 little words. It is not an expression I generally use. If I knowingly offend someone, I at least have the decency to acknowledge that I did it on purpose. But I guess some people have their reasons for using the phrase, and if you have used it recently, no offense. Poem number 1191, Case. The case hated being a case. A case isn't even really a thing, the case would say to whoever would listen. Things are what a case holds, but the case in and of itself is nothing. No one was listening, but the case continued. And right now I am empty. My one function is to hold something, and I am holding nothing. I am empty and useless, and I don't even know why I exist. A pair of nearby headphones said, "I am sorry that you are not the kind of case that could hold me, because I would like to be put away right now. I would be grateful to be put inside a case where I could rest, because my main function is to transmit music, and since I am not doing that right now, I have to be here awake with doubts about the purpose of my existence too." Similar to your situation, one of the shirts said to the headphones, I could use a hanger when I am not being worn. I ought to be hung up in the closet and not slung over a chair as I am right now. When I am hung up, I can relax and forget that I am not fulfilling my sole function in life, which is to be worn. The case found all of this very comforting. "Thank you, headphones, and thank you, shirt," said the case. "I feel better now." A little bit later, someone put something in the case and put the headphones away and hung up the shirt. And the case and the hanger and the things felt a little more settled for the time being. And the last poem of the day is poem number 1192, Out of the Normal Sequence. Things were done out of the normal sequence. The day began not with the negation, followed by meditation and then tea, and then the poems, but with a shower, then the negation, then the beginning of poems, and a trip to the laundromat, on the way to which an offensive sticker was spotted, then a continuation of poems, then a return to the laundromat to put the clothes in the dryer, then a trip to Trader Joe's that yielded nothing because they didn't have the right salad, then further continuation of the poems outside while waiting for laundry to dry, then picking up the laundry, then a phone call with someone with whom I've never spoken before, then another continuation of the poems, and then finally the meditation came, and then the tea, and then finally the poems are nearly concluded for the day. I still ought to put those headphones away and hang up that shirt. Actually, there's a lot of shit, not just shirts, to hang up. But I'm keeping the ukulele out of its case so I can grab it when I feel like playing it, which will probably happen later today. Maybe I could put the ukulele case away. All right, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. Let me say it with emphasis one more time. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do.